Someone has messaged me how to connect the mixer and the amplifier and the V8 sound card. So this video is for you. Still, we will be using the condenser microphone, and I am going to show you first the wires we will be using. So first, we will be needing this one because we are using the V8 sound card. The port is different than my other sound card, the V9 sound card. So for this one, we will be using this audio adapter that looks like that. That's for the 3.5 mm audio jack. So we'll be using this one. And the other wire we will use is this one. So it's the 3.5 mm to this RCA audio cable. And the other wire we will use is this one. So the RCA, and I think this is called TRS or TS. Anyway, one of those. So something like that. So we will use this. And of course, we will use the XLR cable for our condenser microphone. Okay, so first let's connect the XLR cord. So let's connect this one first. Okay, something like that. And of course, the other end is there. And this one, we are going to connect this over here that says phones. And this wire, we are going to put this under, like here, stereo out. And the other end we will connect to the amplifier, so the 2 RCA. So of course red, and then the other one is just go there on top. Okay, and the other wire, let's just put it over there. And of course, this other wire we will be using for our karaoke source. So we will use a gadget to get our karaoke or -1. Of course, we'll connect the 3.5 mm there. Oops. Okay, and the other end we will plug this one under here. So white to white and red to red. Okay, I'll show you. I'll do a close-up. Okay, I will show you where I plug it in. So this is where I plugged it in. It's the one that says 7/8. And the volume for that will go here. So the volume for the -1 control has to come from here. Let's just lower it for now. And now for the sound card, of course we will use one of this wire, and this wire comes when you buy the V8 sound card. So we will plug this in under backing track. So backing track, and so only the backing track, as you can see. And the other end we will plug this one under phone. Okay, I'm gonna show you quickly. So again, I plug it in under backing track from the sound card, and the other end is plugged in under phones with the audio jack. And let's connect the other wire. So this comes also when you purchase the V8 sound card. So this is for recording or live streaming. So let's plug this in under Live 1 or Live 2. It's up to you. Just pick one. And of course, we will be connecting the other end to the gadget we will be using for recording or doing a live streaming. And by the way, in this setup, all the instruments or the music and the vocals that comes from the mixer will go in to the sound card, and that is the output we can, like, that's the output we will be recording. And
using an amplifier, you have more control on the volume of the effects.
Here itself, using the mixer has effects and plus the amplifier, so it's like double or triple. So anyway, it's all up to you, whatever you have. Again, even by just using the mixer and the V8 sound card is good enough, but if you want to connect your amplifier, it's even better. So it's good if you wanted to do a karaoke, so it's louder, so it's great. Okay, let's give it a try now. Of course, I turned that on already, and I turned this amplifier, I mean this mixer already, and now let's turn on the sound card. So same thing, if you are turning this on, make sure the microphone is not so close to the speaker, or else it will feedback. Testing 1 2, sound check. So in this setup, as you noticed, I'm not yet connecting this one to this phone for recording. So this phone that I'm using right now for recording. So what you're hearing right now is just straight from this amplifier. So again, from the mixer, and to the amplifier. Sound check. Testing 1 2. The volume of the microphone comes from the mixer. So let's check, make it louder. Sound check. I might feedback if it's too loud because I'm close to the speaker. Sound check. Testing 1 2. Sound. So you have the volume from there, and you also have the main volume, the red one there, the main volume of the like whatever sounds are coming from the mixer. So the red is the main volume, and of course the volume plus the volume from the amplifier. So it's pretty loud if you will turn this all of them up. So just make sure your microphone is not so close because it will feedback. Okay, now let's try connecting the sound card to this phone I'm using right now for recording, and let's see what it sounds like if it's directly connected. Okay, so in this setup we are now connected, so which means the sound card is now connected to the gadget or to the phone I'm currently using right now for recording. And now let's try playing our karaoke sample song. So just remember, make sure to at least half of the volume, or if not close to the max from the gadget or the volume from the gadget you're using, so that the -1 is good. And take note, the volume from that you can also control from here, from the mixer. Check. Testing 1 2. Okay, so that's gonna be our vocals. And same thing as on my previous videos before, you can always play around whatever settings you want to have, like more effects, sound check, like this thing here, you can play around. And of course the effect, there's also this thing here, like effect return, sound check, so it sounds like that. And also in this thing here you can also play around which settings you wanted to use. Okay, let's try playing our karaoke song sample. Okay, so now it's still not as loud. So again, the volume is from here. Okay, let's turn it up a little bit. Okay, sound check. Sound check. And if you want more effects, again, just turn this up a little bit more. Sound. Testing 1 2. Sounds from the mixer will go into the V8 sound card, and that's the one you are recording. Okay. Okay, let's give it a little sample. Sound check. Kung tikusan kasing-kasing, kung an guma magsiring. Hain naman ang katun, han akong dukhan, kay tawo man lako. Okay, so let me just stop that instrument, and just to point it out that in this setup, because all the instruments or vocals or whatever you hear are coming from the mixer, you will notice the volume from the sound card. For the microphone, it's no use. But again, to do a recording or live streaming, if you're not recording anything, perhaps it's the record. So if you can see a record, make sure it's up, because if it's down, nothing will be recorded, or no voice will be recorded. So those are the main things you will have to remember. But for now, have fun and keep safe, and until next time, thanks again for watching.